Hello everyone, my name is Jen Fitch and I'm the principal here at McKinley. And today I have a couple things I want to show you. And one of the first things I want to show you is some student artwork that's painted on our windows that kind of tells you our motive for the last quarter and a half left of school and helping us to get through these tough days ahead. So come on this way and I'll show you how we're doing. So what you can see right here is we have some painting on our windows, and we have Petey the Pioneer, and he's telling our students to give 100%. He's also telling them to persevere, to give effort, take your time, energy, and to let them know you can do it. And the reasons why we have this up here is we're on our last quarter and a half left of school. Kids get a lot of cabin fever, they don't want to do their work, we have state testing, we have all different types of things that happen in these last few months of school. And so it's tough to stay focused, but at the same time, we want to give our students some reminders that they can do it. And as Dr. Jama says, you know, we're all in. So one of the things we have along with this painting is we also have some paintings on this other window of student handprints. The handprints are for every student who's all in. So they got to paint their hand and they had to tell us we're all in. They had to describe what it means to them. And again, that means giving 100% and persevering and giving effort and having energy and taking your time. So here at McKinley, we follow what Dr. Jama says and the Elyria community, and we're all in and we're giving 100% for the rest of the year on out. So we're going to head this way. I want to show you some other things that McKinley has to highlight that include Rachel's challenge. So come on this way. All right. Excuse me, guys. Do you mind if I show him a little bit about our handprint up here? All right. You're fine. You can stay right here. Maybe you can help me out. So here at McKinley, we follow the Rachel's Challenge program, and we really focus on using kind words, doing nice things, including others, random acts of kindness, and also volunteering. So we have a big hand on our wall that students help paint. And actually our art teacher, Mrs. Vanchi, helped design it. And then students helped myself and all of us paint the different colors that represent Rachel's Challenge. So I actually will ask a student. So Wade, do you know what red means? Red means?
Using kind words.
Yes. And yellow means, Jerry?
Volunteer.
That's okay. And green means?
Include others.
And then everybody, the blue means?
Doing nice things.
And then the purple means? Random acts of kindness. And in order to continue Rachel's Challenge, we do a lot of chain links. And what makes you give a chain link to someone, Wade? Do you know?
Doing kind words.
Doing kind words. So if you use a kind word, what color chain link might you give someone?
Blue.
Blue or red. All right. What other things might you do that gives a chain link? Jerry?
Include others.
You're including others. So how might you include someone outside? If you were out at recess, what might you do?
If they weren't playing with anybody, you could ask them if they want to play with you.
That's an excellent idea. So we have chain links everywhere in the school. We have some in our classroom. And if you come on this way, I'll show you how some of these chain links are actually hanging in our hallways. All right. So up here, if you look towards the ceiling, we have chain links that are lining our hallways. They're in every hallway of our school and in every classroom that we have. Again, purple means a random act of kindness someone has done for you. Blue being a nice thing that someone has done. Green is they've included you in some way or another. And yellow means they volunteered. And then red is just a simple act of using a kind word. So these chain links are all over the school, in every classroom, in every hallway. And our goal at the end of this year is to take those chain links, put them together, and go all the way over to Eastern Heights Rec, where we'll meet up with Prospect School, because they too follow Rachel's Challenge. So our hope is to get enough acts of kindness that give us enough chain links to get us all the way over to Eastern Heights. So the next thing I want to show you is we have a special visitor today. John Loffman is here in our third grade classrooms and does some amazing stuff with our science classes. We're going to pop in that classroom so you can see what's going on there. So come on this way, Desiree.
And
Desiree.
Do you have the limestone with the fossil in it? This is the color that most limestone shows up with. Can you see the fossil easily?
Video, so I want you to step right
On a
here
scale
just
of
a
1 to 10, how excited does that make you feel? Not too excited, huh? All right, we'll pass this. Here's what we're doing. We're doing rocks and minerals. I bring in things like here. I'm going to mess up the proposal here. Guys in the back, is everyone listening? Okay. Here is a question for you. Do rocks float? No? Yes, they do? What kind of rocks float? Yes?
The earth.
The Earth? Oh, the Earth floats in space. You know what? You got me on that one. It does. It actually does float in space. Come on up here. Do you have a tattoo?
No.
I give tattoos for good answers. This is a tattoo that's to be placed in the center of your forehead. Do not wash for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Very good. Here, here's some rocks. Here is my glass that I got at Burger King during. And what's your name?
Chance.
Chance? Very good name, Chance. Isn't that cool? It goes in 3 different ways. Okay, I have water here. Take one of those rocks and let's see if it floats. Oh my gosh, it does. Try another one. Does it float? Yeah, well, it's kind of trying to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do rocks float? Some rocks float. You know where these rocks came from? First, they came from a volcano. Then, they came from Walmart, which is where I bought them. Do you know what they use these rocks for? Who's a good catch? Are you a good catch? Oh, good catch. Very good. You a good catch? Here we go. We'll go this way. Yes? Good catch. Do you know what they use these rocks for? Women use these rocks to scrape the skin off the bottom of their feet. Real men don't use these rocks. But these rocks came from volcanoes. These came out of a volcano, and then they are so easy to shape. If you run your thumbnail or your fingernail across them, you'll see that little pieces chip off, and they shape them. Are you a good catch? Oh! Don't worry, it's only a rock. It's just a rock. It probably is now it's shaped more like a rock, right? Yes? Good? Oh, you want to throw it at me? Okay.
So what does this have to do with
Good.
weather, John?
This doesn't have anything to do with weather. This has to do with 3rd grade rocks and minerals, which is what is part of the Ohio content standards for 3rd graders.
Yes.
So, so we do rocks and minerals. Does anyone here eat rocks? No? Would you like to see me eat rocks?
Yeah.
Delicious. Has anyone ever eaten rocks beside me? Yeah. Just about everybody. Did you know this stuff is a rock? Yeah. This is a rock called halite. Salt is nothing more than a rock called halite. And if you take a magnifying glass like this, and you pour a little salt on a dark surface, and you look at it through the magnifying glass, you can see it looks just like little pieces of rock. Because it is. Salt is nothing more than a rock. Cool, huh?
Well, we just left a 3rd grade classroom and got to see John Loftman, which we weren't even expecting, so that was kind of exciting. So now I want to show you something even more exciting to me, which is our Techy Club. On every Friday morning, we have students in grades 4 and 5 that come in on their own time and work with small sparks or spheros. They're like little robots that are in the shape of a ball, and what they're doing is they're actually coding it to make it do what they want it to do. So you're going to see a bunch of students in here right now that are working on programming their spark or sphero. So we live in a day and age where computers are everything, and even though McKinley is 108 years old, we still are able to bring technology into our building. Now, it would be nice to be able to do it in all different parts of the school, but sometimes we focus here in the gym because we get quite a bit of internet service and we have a lot of space for us to work our robots and our sparks. So I'm going to let you look around, and I'll take you over to some of these groups and show you exactly how they're coding their spark. So I have, my friends here are Gavin and Levi. They've been in my tech club the entire time. So Gavin's got his little spark here, and he's coding it to do different things. Gavin, what have you programmed it to do?
I've coded it so that when I press the up arrow, it goes forward at 50% speed, and when I press the down arrow, it stops. When I press G, it turns left.
All right. So what he's telling us is instead of just using a remote control and driving it anywhere he wants it to go, he's actually put in some codes or block code telling it where to go, how fast to go, when to turn around, things like that. So he's pretty good at it. We have Levi over here. He's doing the same type of thing. Levi, what are you programming yours to do?
I'm programming it to roll for 1 second at 50% speed and then randomize color and then start rolling at 50% speed again.
All right.
And then on collision, flash randomly.
So he's programmed it and added another event to it that if it bumps into something, it has to do something else as well. So I'll have them try to start it and see if they can get it to move and do exactly what they programmed it to do. Eventually, McKinley is hoping to get into some challenges where we go up against other schools, where we go through obstacle courses and program our Spark or our Sphero to do certain things. So right now, we're just kind of learning the program and learning how to make it move. And then hopefully we'll be winning some competitions here shortly. Yeah. All right. Yes. Jerry, you're free driving it, right? Okay, where's yours at? All right. Next up this is my friend Jerry. He's using a tablet. The other students you just saw were using a Chromebook to program it. You can really program it on any type of device. We have students that bring in their own device here, use their phones, their own tablets. So Jerry's using one of the school's tablets, and he's kind of doing just a free drive with it right now, where he's almost able to control it just kind of like on a remote control type device. So he's not necessarily programming it to do all of its things, but he is giving it a free drive. So eventually, he'll program it to do exactly what he's doing right now with a free drive. Jerry, if you had to say one thing was your favorite thing about Techy Club, what do you think it might be?
Getting to know other people in like other grades, in case like you might be new here and you might not know a lot of people in like 4th grade or 5th grade, and that's what I like about it.
All right, and if you could think of how might Techy Club help you in the future besides making friends?
If you like want to be an engineer, you can make spheres or you can learn how to program them or something like that.
I think that's awesome, absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed coming to McKinley. We were glad you were able to come. I hope you come and visit anytime. Our students are awesome here. Our staff is amazing, and we have a wonderful parents and community. So thank you again for coming to McKinley, and I hope you visit anytime.